Hi there, everybody. This is Mark Bromley, your favorite artist and author of the Yoranthium book series. And today I have for you an update on the jackets I was talking about. This jacket today that I'm talking about is actually the woman's version of the jacket with the American wings that I designed. And in addition, I created the Pink Tornado logo. This is the logo for the Pink Tornadoes. It's a concept that me and a friend of mine created when I was in sixth grade over at Cotton Creek Elementary. There was a couple of girls that would join us on the playground during recess, and we used to call them the Pink Tornadoes because we were kind of fond of them. Of course, we were only in the sixth grade, so it was kind of like one of those kind of yucky kind of fondness things, but which ended up in a bigger, more funnier story later on. And well, anyways, the pink tornadoes. So there's a pink tornado on this. Now, this pink tornado can come with a leather jacket like what it's on right now, but for something like that, it's going to be kind of pricey. You'll have to send me a email for it, but this can all be turned into a stitched patch for the back of the jacket, and that's quite a bit of stitching right there. So it's kind of pricey for the whole entire thing to get it all done, which is usually around on a guesstimate, about $500. So if you got like $500 or more that you want to spend on a jacket and you like this logo here and you want to get it all embellished in a really nice stitching pattern of metallic stitching, this is what it would look like and it would be pretty good. And yeah, that's the pink tornadoes for my election campaign. So you probably find it on my election website, votebromley.com. But like I said, this is for your Anthem. And this is uranthiumbromley.com that you can go to get t-shirts and stuff like that. And you can make special orders through sending me email, and we can work that way. Now, this diagram, this image doesn't only need to be on like it can be on any jacket actually. If you have a nice pink satin jacket you like it on, the pink tornado, you can go with the American wings or the pink tornado itself. Each one's individual, can be an individual type of thing. And I'm still working on the logo for the pink tornadoes, and that'll be done pretty soon. And so it just say pink tornadoes on it, and that's one thing that you can actually get. And yeah, yeah, your financing here actually helps me out quite a bit to if you get these jackets or if you get the patch itself, the patch for the back of the jacket on a satin jacket. Or I'll be putting this up to a t-shirt design so you can actually get it on a t-shirt. Uh, so yeah, I'll probably do a front t-shirt, a back t-shirt for the wings. I think the wings don't go on the front of the shirt too well, so we'll just put them on the, actually, I guess they can go on the front of the shirt, but I don't know. Maybe I should tweak it a little bit to make it a little bit different. Make it a little bit, oh yeah, I could do that. Okay. Yeah, I'll make a front of that t-shirt thing. I guess people might like that. It could be kind of funny. Anyways, we'll do that. And yeah, this is the Pink Tornadoes. So if you want to join my Pink Tornadoes, I'll be in the next few days probably uploading some possibilities of what you can do for direct order. And if you don't see something that you particularly like about this, you can always drop me an email and we can discuss that and decide what that's going to look like to make the custom order. And yeah, this is pretty good design right here, design element for the Pink Tornadoes. Voting for Mark Bromley. And yeah, that's basically helping out the campaign there and stuff like that, my political endeavors. Yeah, it really, a lot of Democrats want to mess around with people's incomes and their money, but that only creates war, conditions for civil war. I mean, if you're going to attack the prosperity of other Americans, yeah, you're just creating the seeds of war in the United States of America. And I'm a trained soldier, so that'd be a bad idea. And so yeah, yeah, I saw that Civil War movie. Completely 100% partisan politics was displayed in that movie. I can't believe that guy's running around trying to say, my movie's not political. My movie Civil War is not political at all. But it is. It's completely 100% political. That Civil War movie that just came out, 100% political. I mean, at the end, the white president gets shot by the Disney DEI hire. Yep. Disney HR got a hold of that Civil War movie and shot the white guy with their hire. Wow. It was completely DEI nonsense illustrated in that very cult of the left movie called Civil War. Cult of the left, pure cult of the left Civil War movie. And yeah, it should never have been released. It should have actually just been tabled forever and never released to the public because of the political messaging that it created. The hostility that movie created is in our society is just terrible. I mean, the messaging that it wanted to actually message people and trigger people with, just completely wrong. Anyways, this is the Pink Tornadoes, and I created this a long time ago. And if you want to roll back the United States to a more kinder, more understanding nature of, let's say, the 1950s, Happy Days, Fonzie kind of stuff, I know those movies were just basically kind of what it was back in the 50s, but it could have been anybody. A lot of diversity was included. Uh, so yeah, it can be inclusive of everybody. It doesn't have to be the DEI, discrimination, exclusivity, and intolerance that it's turned into right now, because that's what the Democrats, the far left cultists, have turned it into. A really nasty thing. I know I don't really like their cult of the left. I don't like their cult of the woke because they wrongfully attacked me. I'm a father of a miscegenated family, of a mixed racial family, and being attacked just because I look white was really absurd by the cult of the woke. They did it just for their own political ends, their own political hatred, their own political purpose. And they know for a fact that because I'm a miscegenated family, I am into equal rights, equality for all, that I don't see people for color, I see people for their conditions. They attacked me for siding with George Floyd, uh, you know, turning George Floyd into one of my heroes because they decided to turn it into racism because we have a racist, dishonest, and intolerant mayor here in North Korea, North Glen, Colorado. The worst mayor ever that we could ever have is actually here. And I ran against that bitch because she isn't a terrible person. And yeah, I'm going to be doing that forever, it would seem like, just because they are terrible people. And, they sit there and say a lot is at risk, but nothing's at risk. I mean, let me put it to you this way. Here in Colorado, we have the revenue, the income tax for the state, right? Well, the state revenue, if you do it online, preferably through one of the tax companies that are going to take some money from you, because that's how they get some of their money for their campaigns. So they're not doing it through the government website. They made it really difficult to actually do it online through the government website. Um, they punish people cruelly. I mean, if it was simple to do your taxes online, you just simply do it, wouldn't you? Yeah, everybody would do it if it was just simple to do it. But there could be a number of reasons why people would actually do it by a paper copy. There's a lot of reasons. Some people, they don't like to use computers, so they don't use computers. So they'd use paper copies. Some people just have been doing it that way forever, so they do paper copies. But here in Colorado, they punish people. If you do it online, they'll process your taxes in 3 weeks. If you do it by paper, they want to slow it down to a snail's pace, and they won't process it for 12 weeks. They won't process your tax return for 12 weeks. That is cruelty, abuse, and neglect by our elected officials in the state of Colorado, intentionally abusing and neglecting their citizens in a cruel way just to push an agenda. You know, if your politicians are making laws where they have to employ cruelty, abuse, and neglect and negligence towards their citizens to get compliance, then it's probably a bad law. That's just the truth. It's a bad law. If they actually made a law that made sense, that made it simple, easy to do it the other way around, people follow simple and easy, the path of water. Instead, our government, our elected Nazi Democrat government of communist, globalist, socialists. What they really want to do is force people to follow them, force people to obey their laws. Basically, they want to drag you through a bunch of sharp rocks, just drag you through sharp rocks in our politics in order to get blood out of you. That's not, that's bad government. That's tyranny. That's oppression. That's why I call where what I experience here in the United States, the fact that people don't want to share wealth with me. I call this the North Korea of America, the United States of North Korea, because that's exactly what it is. Instead of flowing like water, the government wants to be a bunch of sharp rocks and tie a rope on you and drag you right through all those sharp rocks. It has to stop. That has to stop because that's not good leadership. That is criminal leadership that's being elected in the state of North Korea, Colorado. And it has to come to an end because the situation is not that dire. It's not that uh, disastrous that you got to drag people through a bunch of sharp rocks, like dragging nails on a chalkboard to see if you can get compliance. You don't need to do that. And none of our politicians need to do that. But that's what they're doing here in Colorado. In North Korea, Colorado, that's exactly what they're doing. Bruce Lee's right. If you flow like water, it's so much easier to be like water. So yeah, there's something that's why you should help me out with these shirts. That's why you should help me out with these jackets. That's why you should actually fund me is because I can see an easier way to pass laws and legislation to make better sense. Good laws just make sense. People easily flow with the water. Bad laws are where you're trying to force people to comply by tying a rope to them and dragging them through a bunch of really sharp rocks so they can what crack their skulls on it, get blood out of them. That's what our politics have been like recently here. And that's why I made those comments about what I seen in the Civil War, the far left cults, the far left cult of woke. Yeah, this is why I'm at war with them because that's what they think. They think they can throw rocks at people, that they can hit you with their cars. I've been hit by their cars, literally. They've tried to run me over. They've attacked me in grocery stores. They attack me out in public whenever they get a chance. Then now I'm walking around armed with a gun because I'm not going to get into a fight with these people. I'm just going to shoot them. How about that? That's a better plan, isn't it? It is. It definitely is. Protect your Second Amendment rights because this is the type of society the cult of left is making. Anyways, I'm Mark Bromley with the Yoranthium book series, and this is my release of the Pink Tornadoes. A happier setting, a more peaceful setting, where you don't have to be so violent, like the Colorado Revenue Service. 12 weeks if you file by paper, 3 weeks if you do it online. Neither one should be any different. If one was better than the other, everybody would do the one that's better, right? If the law made sense. There's no reason to drag people through a bunch of sharp rocks on a rope. And that's why I created these jackets. So help fund me, help me get an office because I definitely make a lot better sense than what we currently have down there. Not to mention the person I'm running against, she believes in the gender mutilation of children and minors, which is a very long, prolonged, expensive medical practice that's a no-no. It's wrong. And you know what? Parents have every right to protect their children from malicious individuals that are in our society and malicious perverts that they're promoting. And yeah, we can fix that. Anyways, I'm Mark Bromley. Thanks for looking and hope you contact me, ask me about these jackets, get these monograms, put them on you. If you really believe in freedom, that we should flow with water as far as the government, then support me. Get me out there. And we can actually make a better government. Thank you very much. You have a great day.